All right, I'd like to call the meeting to order. All right, the meeting is called to order today at 3:30, and welcome everyone. I hope you had a great couple of weeks. School is coming to an end, breaks are being ready to get started, so this week we don't have a guest speaker for the reason we have a lot to get done. So we'll just get right into it. So we'll do our call to order. Commissioner Pozos.
Here.
Commissioner Lane. Commissioner Moore.
Here.
Commissioner Smith.
Present.
Commissioner Reynolds. Commissioner Reynolds she let me know today that she won't be able to be here. Commissioner Patrick is present. We'd like to remind you all we are without our 9th member, but we do have a nomination on the table, and then liaison or Councilman Fitzpatrick is out of town, so he will not be here today. We're just going to take a minute to look at our minutes. We have 3 minutes to approve today. Let's start with October 7th.
It's been a while.
It'll go from October 7th to October 23rd to October 4th.
Correct.
And so we're going to start with October 7th. And so I'll give you some time to look over that. Oh, and then I would like to point out that we do have a guest.
Oh.
Hi. What's your name?
Tyler.
Tyler. Good to have you here, Tyler.
This is my bonus sibling.
Your bonus sibling. Okay. So anyone have anything they found striking or?
Everything seemed okay?
Everything seemed okay? Okay, I just found a couple things here. Yes.
Right, so are we looking for one or just 2 nominations now?
Yes.
Yeah, because I saw that he resigned, the other person resigned.
Who was there?
Commissioner Lenore, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's right.
So it's 2
2.
now.
Yeah, so we are looking for 2
don't
nominations.
nominate the other.
Oh, no. So for Commissioner Lenore, it goes back to
The office.
whoever nominated him, which was
Yeah, I'm not
Marty
sure.
Corley, and that's a part of the which board is he on? Social status. Social status nominated the Commissioner Board, so we'll have to kind of
Approach them.
approach them and see if we can get something rolling quick.
Right.
So October 23rd, I found something here. It was highlighted. I think it was by you. Just a couple grammar.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I just saw that too.
And then October 4th, I circled it right there.
Alrighty. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely get that fixed then.
And then that was it. There was nothing else that was striking. And then this was my October 23rd. This was yours, okay? Because I had a lot of notes marked. So that was yours.
Thinking this was tabled. Yeah, that's not so much.
Okay. So, do we have a motion to approve the minutes if there was nothing to be added?
I'll make a motion.
All right. Commissioner Pozos makes a motion.
Second that.
Okay, we have a second by Commissioner Moore. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? None opposed. That was unanimous there. So all of our minutes are approved, which means we are now caught up, which is great.
Thank the Lord.
Which is awesome. Okay, so we have old business. So we want to add to this. We need to add to this old business. Oh well, that should be under new business here. Approaching social status to appoint another member.
Mm-hmm.
So we do need to have that added. And then under old business here, nominate a ninth commissioner member. I nominated Catherine Dobrowski. Was there anyone else that wanted to nominate anyone besides her, or with her nomination, or is everyone okay with that?
Yeah. Okay, I'm okay with Catherine. Yeah, she's great. She's great.
Yeah, I just had to not know her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she fit well.
Okay. So before we make a motion to have her part of our commission, we'll have her come and then kind of appeal to us if that's okay, instead of just making her our ninth commissioner without us even appealing to anyone here. So we'll do that. I'll be in correspondence with her so that she can come to maybe our next meeting, so we can do that, so we can get this ball rolling. And then while I'm doing that, we can also simultaneously get in contact with the social status, so we can have a full commission. But without the full commission, we're still able to have certain things go on, which is great. But we want to have a full commission so we can have all the different ideas and participation, so we can get stuff done more than we already are, which is great. We are getting stuff done, which is great. We are still new, so we just want to basically get off the runway, which is a lot of logistics, which I do think we have everyone's participation with the time some of us are in school, so I think it's moving along real well, which is good. So now we have our fundraiser planning. So with the fundraiser planning, we did table having our committee started up until we had all of our full commission, and so until that, I guess we were kind of all taking that on together. And so we had some different things. I do remember asking Commissioner Smith if we can have some information off of the silent disco. So maybe next meeting, if you can have all that for us, that'd be great. So Commissioner Lane, we were talking about some things for fundraising, and some of the ideas that are brought up were ones such as the silent disco, which consists of people with headphones on, and there's different music going on within a different person's headphones, and they're just all having a good time, which we will discuss the logistics of how we want to do it, when we want to do it, what do we want to charge, different things like that. But that was a very good idea that went over very well with everyone else here. Was there anything else that we wanted to kind of work on? We did have Mr. Lebesnik here a couple meetings ago. I am working on some different things with him, such as what we want to do as far as give back nights. We do want to coordinate some different things. He did say, when they do want to have those give back nights and what happens, what's the logistics behind it, which means which is on our end to promote it. Like, hey, we got this set up. We have a give back night. If you go to either one of these locations at McDonald's, half or all the proceeds that were made from that night goes to the commission. And in order for us to be the proper force that we want to, we have to have funding backing us up. Mm-hmm. So that was another thing that was mentioned. So is there anything or any discussions on more fundraising opportunities or ideas that we had or we did talk about? I do know for a fact we did talk about the silent disco, and then Mr. Lebesnik was here talking to us about give back nights, and then he briefly discussed some scholarship opportunities that we'll get into further down the road. So is there anything else?
I mean, I remember I really liked that silent disco idea.
Okay.
And I feel like as a start, we should probably really focus on that.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you all agree?
Yeah, I'll
Because-
focus that one first, and like in the future, really focus on other
Okay. So are we at an agreement that we want to kind of put all our resources toward our first? Because they say your first impression is kind of everything.
Right.
So for us coming out as a commission, we should probably put all of our resources into this first big thing.
Right.
Okay, so then that's good then. So then,
And also another point, before we start, making that out to the public, putting it on social media, we have to, make a social media group.
we still have to promote ourselves because
Right.
we're not out there yet.
Right, we are, and
Not yet.
not on Instagram, Twitter, or anything so
Right.
far. So I know we wanted to start making those
Within the committees, yeah.
Right, once we get everybody. But do you think maybe that it might be a few weeks before we get all 9 commissioners, that maybe just
Right.
us here right now, maybe start a page, some
Right.
type of social media?
Right.
So like you're like Snapchat, you're like Facebook or something.
So this is
Yeah.
kind of the committee, like committee for everything, kind of like.
So
like Twitter
far.
too.
Oh,
Something like that too.
Until we get all 9 commissioners to break up,
Right.
and do their own separate
Yes.
things. Right.
The upside is we can share that, like, with the Facebook, you can make anyone an admin or whatever,
And
so
so
you
we're
can
all-
share that information with everyone or the committee once it's made. I like the idea of at least getting it started, so when we are ready to start doing stuff, we at least have some sort of base.
Right.
Okay, yeah. And so,
I can do that this weekend.
okay, so what we'll do is we'll vote on that. We'll bring that to a vote. So we have a motion on making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, or 6. Commissioner Reynolds will just be the committee of all right now. Do we have a motion for that?
I motion to, I guess, put us all in one committee for social media as of right now.
Okay, so we have a motion. Do we have a second? Anyone second?
Right.
Commissioner Moore seconds that motion. And so all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? None opposed? Okay, so we officially have the committee for all committees. And so we can start working on that. And then so we can kind of discuss right now while we're under the topic on who wants to do what. So there's different, what different bases are there? There's
Instagram,
Snapchat, Instagram,
Facebook, Twitter.
Facebook, and Twitter.
That's all I use.
Okay, so
That's
1,
really
2,
about all
3,
of it.
4.
True.
Okay, so do you kind of want to, who's good and, because I'm not,
Yeah.
as you saw from my campaign, it was good stuff, but I'm not the guy.
Right. Right.
I just take time and effort.
I'm not the guy.
I can do any or all of it.
Yes, sir. Sorry. Okay. So you're really good with Snapchat? What's your numbers? I don't know.
Oh yeah. it's
What's your
snap-
streaks?
Snap score. Snap score.
I was just
Yeah.
kidding.
You got Snapchat then.
Okay. Okay, so if we can put that down, we have Commissioner Lane with Snapchat. And then I don't know on Snapchat if there's a way to make,
Like admins.
yes.
No, like when one person logs in, it logs. Like you just only have one person in.
Right.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll make all the passwords and everything open. So for things such as Snapchat, that's something that we'll all have to have a.
If anybody wants to jump on and post
Right,
something,
yeah.
Or
So, yeah.
Okay.
So that's what we'll do. Okay, so Commissioner Lane, you have that, and just come next meeting, or through the week, you can. We have to add him to
The chat.
group meet.
Yes.
Can you do that, Commissioner Smith?
Like right now.
Well, I don't. Whenever you can.
Sure.
Yeah, Commissioner Lane, we have a group chat. It's an app called GroupMe, and we all communicate through there.
I got that.
Okay, we'll add you to our group then, so just be expecting a notification soon, and you'll be in our group.
And so what we'll do is, while we're divvying up these different social media accounts through the week or whatever before our next meeting, those different passwords and different things can be out to everyone, so we can get admins all set up, and so we're all across the board and all of that.
So
Okay.
we all know. Okay, yeah.
So Commissioner Lane has Snapchat.
I'll do Instagram.
I can do Facebook.
Okay. And then those two do have admins, right?
I mean,
No, so Instagram's a login.
Okay.
Do you know if we have an official city email or something? Because usually you need an email to set them up.
Right, we can do it.
Okay, we do need to talk about,
So someone needs to set up an email.
we do need an email account.
Do we get an official city one? Do you know? Is that a question for Councilman Fitzpatrick?
I will check. That's something I will check on.
Okay. And then Facebook is admins. So once you like the page, you can make anyone an admin. So if we all like it, we can all add each other as admins.
Okay.
So because we need to have contact information, and then I think that should be through our email. So if anyone wanted to contact us, something such as Youth Commission at Michigan City, so I'll check on that, and then that's something where we all add to our phones so I'll check on that. So before we do anything, then it all falls back to
Facebook
that.
we can go ahead and do, because that one's an admin thing. For
Okay.
your own personal Facebook. So
Well,
you
I'm
have to
saying-
have Facebook to access the Youth Commission Facebook.
Okay, so that's something we
That was
can
when
do,
we
but
started.
like for our own account,
Yeah.
we need to wait for an email.
Email.
So Commissioner Lane, yes sir,
I
yes
can
ma'am,
do
sorry.
Twitter too,
Okay,
once we get that email.
okay, so we have, Instagram, Commissioner Smith, and Facebook is, I suppose it's.
I can also help with the Twitter.
I love
And so we,
Twitter.
and so,
Fun, yeah.
so we can have a load spread across if we can have one per, if that's okay?
Yeah.
So then you wanna do Twitter?
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll do Twitter.
Or,
Yeah.
she's I love to.
Yeah, she loves it. If
So-
she needs help, I will definitely.
Okay, so I'll put you down as Twitter so we can have everyone kinda
Okay, that's fine.
on one thing, if that's okay, and then of course we can all help each other with whatever we need.
Right, that's true. Okay.
Um,
So obviously we're gonna need to make a mission statement to, present ourselves
Right.
on, I say our first tweet, post, whatever you wanna do.
and so,
In
this
our
mission,
bio as well.
Our bio.
right, so
correct.
this mission statement / bio will be the same for all of our platforms.
Okay.
And we can either do this one of two ways. Well, we do need to have it at least one way, which is on paper, which that's something that we have here. So we're kind of striking through this. So we're done with our fundraiser planning. But before we go any further with the mission statement, we need to have. Is everyone okay with who's been assigned to what?
Mhm.
Okay, everything's okay with that. Okay, and then so we can have a motion to vote on that as well. So I make a motion to settle these here. Do I have a second on that?
I second that motion.
Commissioner Galvin makes a second. All in favor with these here? Say aye. Aye. Any opposed? No. Okay, so these are our official committee for the committee social medias.
All right.
And then, so yes, so now we can move on. We don't have a guest speaker. Mission statement. So our mission statement. So we really do need to kind of hone in on what we want as our mission statement. So I kind of task each and every one of us to kind of come up based off of the ordinance of what we want, why, who, or what, or why. Kind of what Sam Lebesnick said to us. We want to have our branding. We want to have, and he said something else too, which was the storming, norming, and then the performing.
Mm-hmm.
And so we kind of want to have all that bundled up in our commission statement. This is who we are. More than, okay, this was a commission started by Michigan City government. I want it to be more than just, Michigan City government put that in play. No. This is our own. Yes, we were
Specifically what we want
right.
to do.
This is us. Yes, we were put in place by Michigan City government, but this is us, and we need to. Who are we there for? Why are we there for? What can we do when we are there for who and why?
So
Okay, if that makes any sense there.
Do
So
we-
the storming, norming, and then that performing.
do we want to come up with something right now, or some ideas?
Because I have an idea, but
Yeah.
like more of a short, like leading the way or something like that.
Yeah. And so, and we want it, we don't want it long because, as you know, today's day and age, no one's sitting down, they're not reading more than a paragraph. They're not reading all that, So for our social medias, we want it to be there, short and sweet. This is it, right here.
And perfect for a bio.
Perfect for a bio.
Right.
But I say, as in for ourselves, it can be more than a paragraph because it's for our commission. Like, this is like our, like, kind of like people have mottos. This is our motto. Like, this is our, so,
Okay.
and then I think we can gather that we can gather our bio like a summary from it, from what will be ours. Like this is our mission statement, and we don't have to keep that short. It's like this is our mission. This is what we're here to do, and it may be short, you know. If it is, then that's what we'll just take the bearing and then put that on our platforms.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
with like slogans and whatnot, are those not going to be as plastic? Are we still going to have a slogan? Because the mission statement usually
Right.
go like with inward things.
Yeah, and we can come. That's something we can come up with.
Because I was thinking, if we're going to have a mission statement, usually I'm not saying it needs to be like a paragraph or like more than like a sentence, but they're typically long, and a slogan, I feel like it gets straight to the point.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it make more sense to like get a slogan than a mission statement,
Well,
since it's like the outward of it?
I think we first need to build off of that, and I think sometimes more than often we can kind of grab our slogan from the mission. It's like, oh, summary. Okay, there's our slogan. Kind of like you have to. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay,
Anyway,
just a question.
Okay.
but yeah, that is good because like a slogan does kind of because I can speak from personal experience, like from when I did ran my campaign. I had like who I was. This is me here. This is me. Then I had my slogan: respect, study, build, and I got all of that from who I was or who I am, if that makes any sense.
Right.
So yeah, that's a good question. Yes, and we do want to have a slogan, something that catches the eye. Like
Like if we have like a logo or something,
Right.
the slogan would be
right.
there.
Well, what was your idea?
Like
Can we hear it?
this is just something. It's just a throwaway idea, like an example.
Don't worry about it, yeah.
Say for example, our like logo was like a path, and it said "leading the way." Like that would catch your attention more than like, "Oh, we're the youth commission," and
Yeah.
yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
it was something
Short and
simple.
sweet to the
Yeah,
point.
and then someone would go out to look for the mission statement, like, oh, what are they about? Like, what are they doing? Like,
Yeah.
what's their goal?
Like lead the way with YCLA.
That is true.
Sure.
Is it
Anything like that.
YCLA? What is it?
Why-
Youth leadership.
Oh, youth leader. Why?
Was it YL? Youth
YLC.
It'll be
YLC
Something
Yeah,
leadership committee.
Commission.
Mission.
Oh, because I know we have our acronym, which is YLC. I like that. That's great.
But to her point,
But
it's
yeah.
true. It's true because I'll see things like that on Instagram. It'll be like for example, like environmental page. I see like the slogan. I press their bio, then I press like their account, and then I go look into what they're all about. Like that catches your eye more than a whole like paragraph right after that.
Right. Yeah, I like that.
Just an idea.
That's a good idea.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so
Okay, so so for your rubric, you don't have to, but within reason, you can use our ordinance. If you want to gather some things, okay, what are we? What are our fundamentals, which would be the ordinance, and then what are the walls of this ordinance, which will be what we build on it. Okay, so we have our foundation. Our foundation is the ordinance. Now we need to build the project, and that comes from us. Because some commissions rely solely on their ordinance, which I don't want us to be that commission that does that, because we have so much more to offer than what's bound by an ordinance, if that makes any sense. Okay, so we can use the ordinance, like I said, and let's see what each one of us have. Take it, and then we can see kind of which one we like.
could I have your idea again for your slogan?
She says like a path.
A path saying leading the way, lead the way.
Okay, and so that kind of covers under new business. So we're in a new business with mission statement. So that kind of covers our branding as well, with the leading the
We
path
can't do too
thing.
much branding until
Right.
we have a mission statement.
Right,
Right.
We don't have much to brand.
right.
So basically, we should all brainstorm and then come back with a
Yeah.
solid idea.
Yeah.
Our solid idea.
And so we need to produce work now. We need to produce some work, and so there's some certain things. So we need to approach social status.
Are you gonna reach out to them?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll reach out to them. And then check on an email. So okay. So let's just go over our workload then. So for me, I'm going to check on the social status for our next appointment, as well as Catherine, getting her here. Okay, so I'm going to check on getting Catherine here for our next appointment, social status for our next appointment. I'm going to check on the official city email for our platforms, and then my part of the mission statement. And so we can start with Commissioner Galvin. What will you be working on for our next meeting?
Well, I'll go back and I'll look over the ordinance that we have, and based off that, trying to come up with,
Okay.
our kind of
And so you really can't do much with Twitter either until
right now, not until we
Okay.
get all that right.
And then Commissioner Pozos.
I can start Facebook. If I don't get to it tonight, I probably won't tonight.
Oh yeah, with
do it
that
tomorrow.
with the group thing. Okay.
Yep.
You don't need email for that, right?
No,
And
because
then-
I already
Okay.
it's just like a business page, like your campaign page was. It'll be the same thing.
Got it. Okay, and then the same thing until we get our email. That's when we'll have our account.
Yep.
Commissioner Smith.
I wait for the email, and then I have the silent disco party info, then brainstorming with the mission statement.
Okay. Commissioner Lane.
You're doing Instagram too, aren't you, Commissioner Smith?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'll need email as well for Snapchat.
Okay.
So we could be doing my work for the mission statement as well.
Okay, and then
Alright.
Commissioner Moore.
Something else.
Just I think you're just a mission statement. Working.
And I have to add Chris to group.
Yeah, and then yeah.
Yes.
All right. So everything is hashed out and divvied up. If that's nothing else, I think we've covered everything. Do we have any public comments? Any public comments? Any commissioner comments?
You said next week we're going to have a guest speaker. We're working on
Actually, I think we can. If I think we can have one, but I think we can probably until we're kind of. I don't know. Until we're kind of like settled, then we can have.
it.
That makes more sense.
Right.
Yeah.
But while we're on the subject of next meetings, our December meeting
Yeah. So when is our next meeting?
is the 2nd, and then the 18th. Are we still doing it that close to Christmas? I don't care. I just wanted to clarify beforehand.
Yes.
Okay.
So we can get stuff done. If
Okay,
that- if
that's fine with me. Well, I had it in my calendar wrong to begin with, so I had it on Christmas for a week.
Both at 3:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
The 2nd and the 18th.
Second and 18.
Ooh, I won't be here the 18th though.
Okay. All right. So just to let everyone know, our next meeting is December 2nd, and then I have that, and then
The 18th is the one after that.
yep, and then the
I will
18th.
be in the hospital, so I will not be here.
Okay. All right. Any more commissioner comments?
The second, I have steering committee, but I should be on time, but
Okay.
if I'm not, it's because I'm there.
Okay. But you will be here. Okay,
Thank
that's
you.
And I would probably say no for the guest speaker next week.
Yeah,
I feel like we're gonna have a lot of.
so we can get
workload.
our stuff
Yeah.
done. Yeah. So
Okay.
maybe the December 18th meeting,
Right.
if we have a lot of good progress from December 2nd, then yeah.
Because it's always nice to have a guest speaker, get a little inspiration,
Right.
some more knowledge, just anything.
Right. But I think we got a lot of good stuff from Sam.
Oh, definitely.
with the quality, have clear message and a clear goal, manage the narrative of what we want to do, think of people we want to serve, celebrate success. We were talking about different things, 4 stages of team building, forming, our storming, our norming, and our performing. We're in the forming, and we are in the, I'd say we're in the storming stages,
Yeah,
because we're just getting started.
Ideas are coming.
So, yeah, so this is good.
Yes.
If there's no more commissioner comments, let's get a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Commissioner Pozos make a motion to adjourn. I second that motion. We are, all in favor? Any opposed? We are adjourned.
It's 4
All right.
o'clock, by the way.